Hello, dear students, and welcome. This is English language lesson for the second grade of secondary school. Today's topic is Postcard from Holiday. My name is Rejhana, and I will be your teacher today. Today you will describe your ideal place and write a postcard. What you'll need today is a pen and notebook, a device with internet connection, and a QR code reader. First, I have a task for you. Imagine you are on holiday and you had to choose between these two. Which one would you choose? What is more important to you? You will see a few pairs of photos and you need to choose one. So, which one? What is more important to you? Is it accommodation or is it food? Then the next pair is beach or sightseeing. Choose one. Then nature or activities and adventure. What kind of person are you? Then the next pair is local culture or nightlife. What do you like more? Now that you have decided what's more important to you when you go on holiday, I have another question for you. What kind of role does money play when choosing your holiday location? How important is the cost of accommodation or food? Are you the type of person who wants to enjoy their holiday regardless of the price? For example, do you spend all your pocket money on things you want to do and visit when on holiday? Or do you try to spend as little money as possible? Would you rather eat in restaurants and go on different excursions? Or you'd prefer to prepare your meals in the apartment and save some money? Do you pay attention on how much you spend on holiday? Think about it. If money wasn't an issue and you could travel anywhere, where would you go? Why would you go there? And what would you do? I'd like you to pause the video and write notes about it. So imagine money isn't a problem. You have the money to travel wherever you want. Where would you go? At the moment, and for the most part of this year, real traveling has been very difficult, if not completely impossible. But how can you still travel, even if your country or city is on lockdown? Well, there are things you can read about traveling, either paper issues or online, like books or travel blogs. You can watch documentaries on TV and go on various online virtual tours, which are now available. Here are just a few. There is National Geographic Travel. Then there is Google Arts and Culture. Different museums websites like the Vatican's museums or the Sistine Chapel or the Louvre. You can take virtual walking tours and read stories behind art using Street Art with Google or Google Street View. There is also a website called AirPano where you can enjoy 360 degrees photos and videos. This is AirPano webpage. There's the link, airpano.com, and the QR code. And now I'll explain how this website works. I would like to show you how to use AirPano website if you haven't used it before, and different options you can find here. So first of all, you have the search box where you can search anything you would like to see. And then you have three different sections here: 360 degrees photo, video, and photo gallery. What I'd like to explore some more today is this video and photo. So if you click on the video, you get a whole list of different places you can visit or things you can do. So you can take a trip to the Caribbean, or you can feed the sharks, or you can visit Hong Kong. You just choose whatever you prefer. Then you have this option to sort these videos by default or by date, by country, or by views. So for example, if you choose by country, then you will get these videos in the alphabetical order of the country, and you can choose whichever you like. So for example, we will choose Antarctica. Here in the right corner, you can see the number of views it has had. So when you click on this, a video will open. Here you have the sound option, which you can turn on or turn off. It's usually some background music or a narrative that tells you more about this place. You have different options here, so you can go to theater mode, you can go to full screen mode, and you can use this to navigate around. So while you're watching this video, you can go up or down, left or right. You can also use your mouse or your tab to navigate. So it is like you are there. Also, you can, for example, visit the penguins, see what they do. Unfortunately, the thing that you cannot do here is to zoom in or zoom out, but you can have 360 degrees view of the place. Next thing is this. This is 360 degrees photo. Here you have some more options. Again, you can use the same sorting. So if you choose, for example, by the number of views, then you get the most viewed photos first. So you have here different options. We can take a look at pyramids in Egypt, for example. So the options you have here are again to navigate using your mouse or keyboard to control. You again have this sound option. You can turn on or turn off. And you have the option to zoom out or zoom in, something you didn't have in the video. What's more, you have these question marks. When you go over them, it shows you the name of the place. And if you click on it, it opens a wiki article. You can read more about it. You have this helicopter here, and it gives you a bird's eye view of the place, so from above. And if you see this green tick, it means it's a place you have already visited. There are different options how you can toggle between different scenes. The first one is here, so you can change here what you want to see. The next one is here. On the right, you have different thumbnails. You can choose what you are interested in. And then you have this map here. When you go to this map, it shows you the directions you are facing, the direction you are facing. So you can change it. And again, here you have different places you can visit. So see those blue dots. These are all the places that are available. You can choose one or more. So if you choose, for example, Cairo from the pyramid, so this is the direction you're facing. You can change it to have the view of the city. You can also change the direction here. You can zoom out. You can zoom in. And it gives you a perspective of the distances between places. So now you can see how close the city and the pyramids really are. That's not something you usually see. Then you have this settings option where you can change the projection like normal, architectural, fisheye, and so on. So you choose what you like most. You can also use the full screen, and you can hide this interface altogether if it bothers you. Then you have this book. When you click on it, you see the article about the place, and it's written by the people who have taken these photos. So it's their perspective and the experience they had while taking these photos. When you scroll down, you have a photo gallery, and you also have different suggestions of the further videos you can see based on the one that you have chosen. So I hope you find this interesting. You can explore it, research it. I hope you'll find places you'd like to visit or maybe discover some new ones, and that you will enjoy this form of traveling from home. When you go on holiday, do you send postcards? That used to be a usual practice not so long ago, but it has slowly been dying out over the last few years. It's been replaced by posting photos on Instagram, Facebook, and other social media. Nevertheless, it's a nice souvenir, and we shouldn't let this custom die out completely. Now we'll see how to write a postcard when you're on holiday. There are different parts or sections of a postcard. First, there is a stamp and address. Then there is the greeting, the main part, and closing and signature. So let's see what this person says. The person who is writing is Helen, and she is writing to Emma. Dear Emma, I'm having a great time here in Greece. At the moment, I'm lying on a sandy beach on a perfect little island called Samos. We arrived on Sunday, and yesterday we visited Potami waterfalls. It was amazing. Tomorrow I'm going to see Pythagoreia, the birthplace of Pythagoras. I can't wait. The weather here is perfect. It's sunny and warm all the time, and the beaches are incredible. Wish you were here. See you soon. Love, Helen. When writing her postcard, Helen used different tenses. When she was describing what she was doing at the moment of writing, she used present continuous. For example, I am writing. Then, when she said what they were doing yesterday or on Sunday, she used past simple, I visited or I saw. And when she talked about her plans for tomorrow or next week, she used be going to, I'm going to drive. Here are some useful phrases you can use when writing a postcard. You should always start with dear and a name, like Dear John or Dear Mary. I'm having a great time is a nice expression. You should end with wish you were here, see you soon, love, and XXX or XOX meaning kisses or hugs and kisses. Here is an example of a postcard. The link is bit.ly postcard 101. There's also a QR code. So you need to complete this postcard with these words which are given in the box. There are 3 words extra, so 3 words you do not need. So try to complete it by dragging the words to the right place. And when you complete, you can also download it so you'll have a sample postcard to use when writing. And your task for today is to write a postcard from your ideal holiday. So let's go back to the part when we imagined that money wasn't the issue. So you need to find your ideal place. You can use Airpano. Then you should write a postcard, imagining you're there. You can use Canva, for example. Don't forget to include all parts of the holiday, so address and the greeting, the main part, the closing and the signature. You should write between 100 and 150 words. You should mention something you did in the past, something you are doing now, and something you are planning to do in the future. Of course, you should apply corresponding tenses, so past simple, present continuous, and going to future. And in the end, you should mention the weather. And here is your checklist. Do you have all the parts, the greeting, the main part, closing and signature, and address? Have you written between 100 and 150 words? Have you mentioned something you did, something you are doing now, and something you are planning to do? Have you used the correct tenses? And have you mentioned the weather? If yes, then tick under the yes column. If no, then go back and try to correct that part. When you're happy with your postcard, you can send it to your teacher to get some feedback. I hope you have enjoyed today's lesson, and until next time, bye bye.